myself. Like I'll see what's on the board and be like, oh, I know what that workout is, or I know what that move is. And even if I want to do stuff at home, I can now do it. Like I have weights here and I'll see like your workouts that you and Katie post online. So I feel like I've grown a lot. Even since I've joined in November, I've come super far with how I've been feeling and my confidence in myself. So
That's good. That's exactly what we want to hear from all the clients that come to Fit Academy. I think that's the biggest difference between us and like any other type of group fitness type studio here. There's a lot of boutique studios that will kind of churn out classes. We try to be a little bit more personal, even for our group classes, where we try to know everyone's names, but more importantly, we'll break down an exercise for you. We'll break it down and slow it down and try to educate you guys on the movements and progress you guys at a safe pace while we're giving those types of uh, uh, regressions and modifications for exercises, so you can build up to a more difficult exercise. So it's good to hear that from you.
yeah, absolutely. Thanks.
Knowledge is power, right?
It is indeed.
Cool. What kind of results have you seen over the last 4 weeks?
The scale dropping,
Yeah.
which is nice. I found I weighed a certain weight, 4 weeks ago, and then now I'm seeing a lower number and kind of teetering around that number right now, but it's a number I haven't seen in a while. So I'm super excited to step on the scale and see it. But when I weigh myself Monday compared to where I weigh myself on Friday, they're very different, I
Hmm.
find. Like, I don't know if it's because Monday I'm, still eating healthy, but maybe going out to dinner. Whereas Friday, I step on the scale Friday morning and I'm like 3 pounds less because I've been like shredding during the week.
Yep.
So
Yep.
is that
And you'll typically
normal?
find that. Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
you'll definitely see that. And your weight can fluctuate depending on how much you weigh originally, as well as how much water weight your body can actually hold. But your weight's gonna be able to fluctuate on a daily basis, anywhere between 2 to 3 pounds.
Okay.
So don't ever be afraid about that. The way that you actually get an accurate reading for your weight is to measure or is to weigh yourself at the same time every day. So let's say
Uh,
like
yeah.
I'm a big morning person. So
Same.
whenever you wake up in the morning, hop on a scale, that's going to be your true weight over time every single day, because you're just getting down from your fasting, um, and it's a consistent state. Whereas if you're kind of weighing yourself in the morning one day, midday one day, and at night the next day,
Yeah.
it's never going to be the same. And you may be,
Right.
oh, well, I gained 2 pounds. Well, no, you just had lunch. You know what I mean?
I
So,
know.
um, but I think the biggest thing is to continue. If I'm not sure if you're doing it, but take those selfies. Continue to do your own progress pictures as well, and see how your body continues to change. You're becoming really frequently, and you have another 4 more weeks to do some legitimate changes. So now
Yeah.
you're in your groove, right? Now you're like, all right, cool. My body's used to this workout style. I know the exercises. You can amp it up a little bit more for the next 3 to 4 weeks,
Right.
and
Absolutely.
during those last either 2 or 1 week, your choice, you can then move to the more strict meal plan. That's when you really got to hone it in, right? That's when you say,
Yeah.
all right, cool, check it out. Not going out for the next 2 weeks, not drinking, which you're not supposed to be drinking,
I know. I know. I know.
still
I know. I know.
calling you out. Um,
Yep. Cold out. I knew it.
yeah,
No, I know.
yeah,
I'm excited for that last week though to for that meal plan. Really shred it that week.
yeah. The results are gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
What
excited.
what have you found that your endurance or your strength levels have increased at all over the last month?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I was first coming in, I was doing like, weight wise with the dumbbells, 5 to 8 pounds. And now I've noticed I'm like up to 10 to 12. And I'm just excited about that. I'm like, oh, 10's on the lighter side for me now. I can do a 10 or a 12-pound sumo squat. So just like slowly increasing that, or just holding a plank for a longer amount of time, or doing squats for a longer amount of time. Just like little things I've been noticing over time.
Yep. That's awesome. That's great. And keep pushing. Keep working hard. That's good stuff, Joe. That's good feedback, and glad that things are going well for you throughout this program. You
Yeah,
too as well.
absolutely.
You too as well, Elizabeth. You're doing great. It's 2 weeks in. Excited for your next 4 weeks, and you're right on pace. So you're doing a great job too. Margaret,
Hello?
hey there.
Hey, hey. How are you?
Doing great. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. I would say I'm definitely doing well with the nutrition. But I, I've been on and off doing the nutrition for quite some time. So I usually do 30 days. Um, so that hasn't been, and I'm celiac, so gluten free is my life. Um, my biggest struggle is there's two. It's the mental game, getting on the freaking scale way too many times. Um, and just not seeing my pants fit as loose, but then I'm getting compliments, so I've got to remember people are seeing the toning and the weight loss in my face. So that's the mental part I've got to work on. The other part is trying to increase getting to the gym, and the want is there. But like I was with Katie and I booked myself for 4 times, which would be an increase because I've been doing 3 consistently. And I don't know what I did to like pulled an ab muscle, but I was in excruciating pain. Katie's been amazing because I'm normally at her noon class. Yep. And we just stuck with arms. I stayed with the class. But it's just, there's always, so I didn't go back on Saturday because I was recovering from that pain. So I think that's my biggest struggle. That it's just, there's my body adjusting to this. Cause as I had mentioned, I just haven't exercised in a very long time, especially to this intensity.
Yep. And I believe we talked on the phone, right? Was that you?
We've talked in person and on the phone. We've spoke to both because I was explaining the back surgery, and I have the degenerative disc disease, and just the bulging discs in the neck and back, and just a handful of issues.
Yeah. So that's one thing that I try to make sure that people are very, very aware. So with the type of workouts that we have, we try to make them where they can be very challenging, but the type of exercises that we do aren't something that's dangerous or hard to learn. So when we truly mean go at your pace, and if you're brand new to fitness, take the time, modify it. There's nothing wrong with that. And I know, like, with fitness can be something that's pretty competitive when you see other people pushing hard. But listen, that person is not you, and you're not that person. And I tell people, like, listen, this fitness game, do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. What is it? Jay-Z, do it for yourself. Don't do it for no one else. You know what he said? Something like that. But seriously, I think there's a unfortunate misconception that fitness is for other people. No, listen, you only have one body. Any single push-up that you do, you have to do it for yourself. Any single step that you take, you got to do that step for yourself. So it's important to know how yourself is also going to respond and how you should progress yourself. Whether if you need to go a little bit slower, there's nothing wrong with that. We'll make sure that the classes are that we're able to give you the modification. So figure out exactly what's going on with your ab. Is it getting better?
It has been, as long as I don't make that stretch. We were using the sliders, and I mean, it came out of nowhere. I was halfway through the class rocking it, pretty proud of myself. And it came out of nowhere. So, but then again, I haven't, I haven't focused on my abs in a really, really long time. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I was pushed. I've been very careful not to overly push myself. I just think it's, my body's, hasn't been to the gym and had a true workout in a long time either.
Yeah. And so I always liken fitness to sports, right? So no matter how many ways you put it, you're always going to tweak something just because your body's not used to doing a specific movement. It has to learn the movement and it has to learn how to do it. So imagine like when you were playing field hockey or soccer or basketball or whatever it may be, whatever sport it may be, or even just like playing tag around the house when you were a kid and you rolled your ankle. What did you do? Hey, it hurt for a little bit, but you weren't going to stop playing the game. You know what I mean? You got back out there after you figured out how to either brace it up or rehab it, and then you keep on chugging along. It looks like there's like a little engine that could, because you know that the game was fun and it's giving you the results that you want. So don't, any kind of like setback that you think is a big setback. It's really, it's everything is always smaller than you think.
Very.
Everything is always smaller than you think. And don't ever get discouraged if you have a setback. And I think one thing that we're trying to do too is to make sure that all of our clients know that, hey, you may have a setback, but we're gonna be here for you regardless. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I have to say, that's the one thing, like, because I don't want to quit. I mean, it's like one day was my knee, and I'm like, crap, my knee's out. And we just adjusted it. And I'm like, Katie.
Yep.
So I think she sees my face now, and she's like, is it your knee? And I was like, no, today it's my abs. So she's been awesome. I know everyone would be, but like I said, she just happens to be the one that I have been going to most often. So, and then like we worked through, and my arms need focusing anyway. So it wasn't anything bad that I had to go focus on my arms, but it's just it is a frustrating thing. And, but I did have a question on, as I'm doing these classes, would it help with the weight loss? Cause I have a lot of fat to burn, to maybe, even if I just do 3 classes with y'all, if that's where I'm able to be, and then try and maybe 2 days of bike riding or running, or, even if it's on the treadmill. Is that a suggestion you would?
Oh yeah, and I mean, the more active you are, the more calories you're going to burn, and the faster you're going to lose weight. It's just a numbers game when it comes down to it. So if you're doing 3 classes with us and you decide to do bike riding for 30 minutes to 2 hours, whatever it may be, I don't know how long you ride for. You're going to burn anywhere between 200 to if you're out for 2 hours, up to 800 calories or more. So you know, do it. I'd say make sure you're also stretching and taking days for like active stretching,
Okay.
because that's just as important as um, any of the workouts that we're doing today. Because everything that we're doing, we're creating stronger muscles, but you still need to be able to stretch them out. The stronger the muscle, the more you need to stretch, um, because it keeps you balanced and it keeps you safe and healthy, so
Okay.
you can do these types of movements at a higher level. So make
Absolutely.
sure you keep that in mind. It's not just always go, 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 go when it comes to this game of fitness. Sometimes it's working smarter and implementing rest and flexibility to make sure you're safe.
Absolutely.
Great. Anyone have any other questions for me?
Do you guys have a plan to maybe start some classes on Sunday, just as a general question?
Not yet. It's a personal thing for me because, my entire life, Sundays is football days, and
Yeah.
Sundays is either, church days. I have a different viewpoint in fitness than a lot of people do. I believe in taking holidays off, and I believe in taking at least one day off, because fitness you can do it anywhere. So when it comes to business and my team, I want to make sure that they're taking time for themselves because it's easy to burn out in this industry, and that one day away from the studio does help. So for right now, I don't plan on doing it. Once again, more of a personal mantra. Lifestyle, guys. It's all about lifestyle.
Okay, sure.
I had another question. What is the final day? I started with the first group of Commit to Fit. What is that final day? Because I want to circle it on my calendar.
Yeah, so we started on the 15th, right?
I think so.
All right, so 2 months from there. So the 6th is 1 month. So it would be the 5th.
Okay.
So March 5th would be your final day if you started on the 15th.
And if
then,
I'm only doing 3, I don't know if that puts me at the 60%. Would that keep me where I need to be for the challenge? Or do I need, that's the other
so
thing.
that's why you want to ramp it up. That's why you want to ramp it up at the second half, right?
Okay.
So when if you're new to fitness and you're just starting and you're doing 3, then you want to get to that 4 to 5 if you can, right? But ideally it's 60%. So basically, if you ramp it up to 4 for the last half, then you'll hit that 60%. You'll be fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And I think the total numbers of sessions is like, there is, I think it's like 42 sessions, and I think it's like 20, nah, it's like in the 20s total sessions that you need to come to over that time period. I'll give you guys the actual number, and I'll post it on our group.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Awesome. Thank you.
What is the Facebook group name? I haven't explored that yet.
Oh, you're not in there?
Mm-mm.
It was in the, it should have been in the email that we sent to you when we sent you the documents.
The PDF. Okay, I'll look for
Yeah.
it.
So if you click that link, it'll automatically add you to it. But let me see if we can. Are we friends on Facebook?
I don't think so.
All right. It's Liz Brown, right? Talking.
Yeah.
What's your email address?
ebrownosu@hotmail.
brownosu@hotmail.com. All right, I'm sending you another one right now, so you should get it. Then all you should need to do is just hit the link, and you should be in the group.
Cool, thanks.
Of course. And guys, feel free to post in like any motivation, struggles, anything that comes to your mind when it comes to your fitness related endeavors into the group. I'm trying my best to post as much as I can. I've got a lot of things going on, so I'm going to try to have the team members post a little more, some motivational things in there as well.
Yep, that sounds good. I liked how Katie reached out, I think like sometime last week, and it was nice. She was like, "How's it going?" And I emailed her back, but we're gonna talk in person. Just because I see you guys so much. So I like wrote her like a nice, long email about some questions I had, but you basically answered all them. But I'll probably still, touch base with her. But it's nice to know that you guys are always there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, I can come up to you after class and be like, "Hey, I have this question," or I DM Raquel all the time. I'll be like in Whole Foods and I'm like, "I can't find so and so. Can I use this instead?" And like she always gets back to me, which is great. So it's awesome to have that aspect too.
Great. No, that's good. Yeah, we did the one-on-one outreaches, and if we definitely reached out via email, phone call, and voice message, and I think even text messages as well. So we try to reach out to everybody that way.
Mhm.
They'll get that personal one-on-one contact with the coach to be able to answer any questions they may not feel comfortable having in a group setting. So once again, try to make it as personal as possible for you guys.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
I got the phone call too, and I really appreciated that. I love hearing on Facebook and everything, and I think it was Jillian saying the workouts that you all even post. I was telling Katie I bought a couple of things for the house, so if it's a night that I'm not coming in, I'm a night owl. I get my energy late at night, so sometimes I'm just feeling in the mood while I'm watching a show or something to do some of the stuff. So I've really enjoyed you all posting and showing some examples and different things as well.
That's great. Yeah, when we're trying to figure out, how we can educate our clients with realistic type of fitness information. There's so much bullshit out there that's in the internet that's not like relatable for any of our clients. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I've been in the industry, right? I know what it's like. My clients don't do that kind of stuff. My clients aren't doing a backflip and like push-ups, doing aerials and stuff like that. That's not fitness. Fitness is a little bit more purposeful than that. So we try to make sure that any kind of information that we present on our Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media medium it is, that it's something that you guys may do at your house or on vacation or at the studio, or it's a type of workout that we may do. It may be like, some more difficult stuff, but it's still something that's achievable.
Absolutely, and it has been. Thank you.
Great. All right. Well, I think you guys are doing great. I'm glad you guys took the time just to get on here and have the conversation and provide the feedback. At any time, guys, you have my number, you have my email. Please do reach out. And you guys are doing. I think Elizabeth has 6 more weeks, so keep on crushing it. Right, keep on crushing it. Keep those three sessions up until you get to right around halfway. If you can get to 4 or 5, get to 4 or 5. Like, get those extra days in, and trust me, the results you're gonna get are gonna be ridiculous. And then remember, 60% to get the X Factor $1,000 prize, and then there's some pretty cool things coming up this week. I'm not sure if you guys saw it in the newsletter, but it should be either coming out today or tomorrow. we're doing like some themed music workouts, like 90s.
Yay! I
Calvin
love
Harris
it.
versus, I think, like Steve Aoki or something like that. And so it'll be pretty cool.
Well, that'll be
Awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
If you guys have any ideas too, please let us know. We're always trying to do stuff that's going to engage and keep you guys kind of motivated throughout the workout.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have the best music already. I always like say that to you. It's whether it's you or Katie. I'm like, these playlists are just like rocking. Like they always get me through. I'm like, all right, 10 seconds, I can do it. Just sing the song, get through it. Like keeps you motivated.
Good. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for taking some time this Sunday evening with me, and keep on kicking ass.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Bye.